Yo, what's going on, everybody? J17 here from Chicken Cinema, Powerful Magic, integrated with social dynamics. So this is a trick that utilizes the two jacks or any face card or aces or whatever what you want. This one's going to utilize the two jacks just because the Jack of Hearts is my favorite card in the deck. Um, but it also requires some sleight of hand and other stuff, and the spectator shuffling. I don't have anybody to play the spectator, so I'm just going to show you the. I'm not going to do a performance and then the tutorial. I'm just going to do the tutorial and show you how it's supposed to be played out, mapped out, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so here's the tutorial for this effect. So basically what you want to start out with is the two jacks or your choice of two cards. Doesn't have to be face cards. I just like using face cards or aces. Again, the Jack of Hearts is my favorite card, so that's why we're utilizing the two jacks. So you're going to have those face up underneath the face down deck. So you have the rest of the deck with those two cards underneath. When you go up to somebody, you are going to have them shuffle, but before you do that, you're going to buckle the two jacks, or in this case, and you are going to use the gambler's cop. Link in the description below. Make sure to check that out because that's a very in-depth tutorial. But you're basically going to cop the jacks away, and we'll pretend that those are copped away. As you hand the deck to the spectator, they can shuffle the deck as much as they want. It can be a riffle shuffle, it can be overhand shuffle, they can go crazy, they can even do the, what's it called? Casino shuffle or toddler shuffle. They can do this if they want. If there's a table available, they can get the cards all messy. It doesn't matter. They can cut the cards as much as they want. Let's give it another shuffle because you have your key cards copped away in your hand just like this. So, and nobody's going to see that. So we'll leave those face up because they need to be um, face up. Once the spectator is satisfied with the shuffling, you are then going to have them pick any card that they want. Let's say they pick the three of clubs. Um, you have these in your hands. After they've selected, well, you're not going to even spread the cards like that. Since you have the cards copped, you're going to tell them to. Well, if you're at a table, you can spread them out like this. If you're on the streets and you're standing there and you're doing, street magic, street performance, you could tell them to go through the cards themselves and pick out any card that stands out to them. So, in this case, we'll do the Ace of Spades. Why not? So once they've picked it out, you tell them to hand you the deck back, and once they do that, you are going to do the move after you've copped away the cards, and you are just going to bring the deck and deposit those jacks right back underneath the face down deck so that you're face up. And again, you have them copped, just like this. They hand you the deck after picking out a card, and then you just deposit those cards. Sorry, my hands are kind of cropped out of the camera there. You just kind of deposit. You just kind of deposit those cards right underneath, and the deck is going to cover those cards. And again, if you want more detail on the Gambler's Cop, click the link below and check out the tutorial. So now what you're going to do after they've selected the cards, handed you the deck back, is you are going to buckle down the bottom card, not both cards, just the bottom card. So you have one jack, and then you have a break between both jacks, just like that. So you just want the bottom card buckled down. And the easiest way to do that is to bevel the card, so push it towards your thumb, and then that's going to allow you to get a natural break under that, or sorry, on top of that bottom card. Once you do that, you're going to switch to a thumb break, just like that. So you no longer have it with your pinky, you are holding it in a thumb break. You're going to swing cut. Again, the swing cut will be linked in the description below. You are going to swing cut over and have them deposit their card right here in the pack with your left hand. You're going to show it to them one more time, and as you bring it down, you're going to bring this deck with the break, and you're going to slide their card between the two jacks, or whatever cards you are. So this is the situation we have right now. Again, you have that card buckled, and you have the thumb break, and you're going to deposit, or have them put their card right here, have show it to them again, and see if I can get a good angle. You're just going to slide it right between the bottom card there and the other jack. Okay, once you do that, you're going to square up, and they don't think any cards are face up. They just think that because they shuffled, they picked the cards, they looked at the cards. They think that everything's all well and dandy, and then you do your magic, whatever you wanna call it, or do, snap your fingers, whatever. You can do a whole twisting of the deck, and then you spread out the deck face down. It'll show that 2 cards have magically turned face up. Separate the cards from those cards and show that they found their ace of spades. Okay, we'll keep the ace of spades. We'll go over that one more time. I like to be thorough for you guys. So you have the cards already face up. You go up to somebody, you buckle both cards, do the gambler's cop, have them shuffle, go through the deck, pick a card, have them hand the deck back to you, and you deposit those cards face up. And then you are going to maybe have them sign the card, just as an excuse to buckle down that bottom card, get the thumb break, swing cut over, have them put the card on top of the pile in your left hand, show it to them one more time, and then when you bring it back, you are depositing it right there. So at full speed, it just looks like you're sandwiching it in the middle. Square it up. Be sure not to try not to flash, obviously, those 2 face-up cards, and then you do your snapping of the fingers, whatever magical gesture you want to do. Spread the cards face up to find that 2 cards have turned face up to magically find the card. Yeah, that's the 2 cards, finding the spectator's card, whatever, using the gambler's cop, using sleight of hand, using, suspense and whatnot, and they don't think that there's 2 cards face up because they actually shuffle the cards and then they look through the cards themselves. So it's a really cool effect, really cool trick. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys use it. It is kind of a beginner trick, but it is a really cool trick. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, here's my remote. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember to always live what you learn.